Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, and I am about to go live on Synced. But you gotta give me a second because I need to adjust the camera. Camera has been adjusted now. We're gonna load up, then we're gonna tweet, do all that kind of stuff, make sure that everybody knows we're live, and then we're gonna go and do our thing. Right now, as you know, I've been very busy in the evenings playing Dark Tide because Dark Tide is hot. Okay, they've just had a major comeback, whereas Synced is dying off a little bit, but that's expected, kind of, with games like this. So if you want to keep Synced alive, if you want to see more people on Synced, you've got to share the content, you've got to like the content, you've got to spread the content. The more you do, the easier it is to grow and the easier it is to share all of this lovely stuff, all right? I want to help this game grow, but you got to do your part too, all right? Okay, great. Now, let's first make sure, okay, good, you guys can see everything. Now, what we're going to do is going to set up the phone so I can read chat. Get that set up and ready. Hello, Salim. Okay. Boop. Okay. Okay, there we go. Tweet done as well. Okay. Boom. All right, looks like we're ready to start the show. It's a new week, it should be, or it's tomorrow, I can't remember. I'll check, but we shall have to see. Let's go see whether or not it's a new week. Ah, yes it is. There we are. Max. Mm-hmm. A power up of 2. Sad. Well, I'll take it. Alright. New challenges. Wow. There is a lot of stuff in here. What are we gonna do with this many runner modules? I guess there's no more need to do salvage runs. Huh. But the Nerva cost is gonna bankrupt me here. Alright, let's get started. LMG powers increase. That's a great start. And I would like the stun damage to increase as well. Since we're using mostly a stun-based loadout, this is helpful. We'll further improve runner health and, of course, the critical hits. That works really well. Sniper weak point damage, just settle things. On the companion side, I'm going to improve all the afflictions across the board. And I can no longer go any further, so... I guess I'll just buff up what my companion can do overall. And that's all my Nerva gone. Well, hot damn. Hot diggity damn.
What kind of trouble you looking for today?
I now have 200 of my gold shillings. But I'm not gonna buy some new Nerva. If it's a new week, then... No, not yet. 19 more hours. 19 more hours. So I guess I don't have to do my salvage runs. I mean, I still should. I will probably run out of the modules soon enough. That is a shame. Well, alright. I can't really say anything otherwise. Let me switch over to my knockback loadout. Actually, you know what? Let me switch over to my explosive loadout. Select!
I am the apex predator.
This should work nicely. And we'll swap this over to this one. Power it up as well. And that should theoretically, and here we we improve the knockback damage as well. Let's just quickly do that. And we have no Nerva anyway, so that'll be fine. Yep, okay. Let's use this. Alright. This should be perfect for salvage runs. Now that I've got 2 red mods in there.
What kind of trouble you looking for
Alright,
today?
let's go back into salvage runs.
Excellent.
Nothing else we could do.
I smell blood.
Attack is stronger. Increased damage. First 3 shots ricochet. More of that. Piercing bullets. A kill shots ricochet. Direct damage. Shock orb. I don't mind. Shock blast projectile would be perfect. Damage to nearby nanos. Shock blast. Okay, let's go. I thought I'd be free of the salvage runs, but here we are. Oh crap, why am I using a grenadier? Ah, fuck. I brought the wrong gun, didn't I? That's alright. I still have 2 explosive thingies in there anyway.
I am one with my tools.
Oh crap, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I was supposed to bring Crescendo, but I guess I forgot.
I hope you're ready, Ivan. No one can best me.
I mean, I've got all the right mods anyway, but still.
Don't let them near me.
And that's a major oops.
Oh.
Hello, May. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, you twisted souls. How are you doing?
Natural selection at work. Another conquest.
This is unfortunately, my dear friends, the wrong
Always
build.
a bigger fish.
Because I thought I'd bring along Crescendo, but no. I brought along my damn grenadier. I mean, powerful and all
Another
that, but still.
conquest.
This irritates me. I had the Crescendo planned, so I could get through my salvage run fast.
The apex predator.
Chilling is good. You should always be chilling.
Always a bigger.
ABC, always be chilling.
No one can best me. Natural selection at work. No one can best me.
Okay.
Another conquest.
Yeah, even with the wrong build, this is still doing pretty good. I was supposed to have a completely different build for this, but it's working well.
Always a big. A bothersome brood. See to them, Ivan. Natural selection at work.
I love seeing the critical.
Take care of that. Another conquest.
No, just that last guy left. Damn it. Could have done 23. Oh well. Why don't I use Supernova? Because this is the wrong build. I'm supposed to use Crescendo. Supernova's okay, but my Grenadier is T5. A T5 Grenadier does more than a T0 Supernova. If your Supernova is of course like T1 or T2, then by all means use Supernova. But the problem is that you have to advance it beyond tier 0. And here's the thing, right? Fuxa. Yeah? If all creators use only legendary weapons to show off their wealth, do you know what's going to happen to this game's player base? This game's player base is going to go from barely 2,000 players, or well, I should say 2,000 to 4,000 players, to half of that. Why? Because the one thing that free-to-play players hate, and this game is a free-to-play game, right? So you want to capture as many free-to-play people as possible. The one thing that they hate is being told that you need legendaries, which you have to pay for. You see? That's why a lot of the time I try and showcase builds that don't use legendaries to try and encourage more people to play games like this. You see? Because the biggest problem with SYNCED when it launched was that when it launched, everybody thought it was pay to win. And a lot of people, especially content creators, who don't understand marketing, and again, this is because SYNCED has allowed the wrong content creators to make content. I will say this till I'm blue in the face. Your content creators must, if you are a free-to-play game, right, your content creators need to demonstrate the most free-to-play way to do everything. If they do not do this, what you're going to get is just people saying everything's pay to win, I'm not going to play. And then they're not going to put in the effort, they're not going to put in the hard work. They don't want to be told that everything can be achieved easy, free to play. No, they want to see it. And this is the problem. That's why when people ask me, why don't you use this, why don't you use that, I'll tell them first and foremost, you should never use those. Like, if I could avoid it, I will always avoid using it. However, for the salvage runs, unfortunately, Crescendo is the strongest. So I am going to use it just to speed up my runs a little bit. But for the most part, when I'm doing content, I try to avoid as much as possible using those weapons that are completely overpowered, legendary, and that people need to gamble for. Because that, number one, never goes over well, and number two, it just makes people salty, which we don't want to do. We want the player base to go up, guys. And if we want that to happen, then the first and most important thing we need to do is take all of our legendary weapons, put them aside. If you're going to showcase the game, if you're going to play the game, do it without legendary weapons. Challenge yourself. Do it with the Deadly Tortoise, do it with the Pocket Rocket, do it with whatever. But don't touch a legendary. See if you can avoid doing that, especially in the more visible games where you're queuing up in teams, things like that. If you do that, people will start to see that, hey, maybe I can do it too, you know? And that's what we want. Because right now the player base for this game is very small. And we really want the player base to go up. If you want the player base to go up, then, you know, this needs everybody to cooperate. Oh, shit. Timer ran out? Damn. Oh, well. Even at base, this thing is damn strong. What's up, Elite?
Natural selection at work.
But just as an FYI, because the Supernova uses the same build as Grenadier anyway, all you need to do, legit all you would really need to do is just the exact same build that you would use with Grenadier, right? You can use it with the Supernova. And that'll be like zero difference. It would function exactly the same. Because everything that Grenadier does, Supernova does as well. Just better.
Another conquest. No one can best me. Enough of these fools. Natural selection at work. Always a bigger fish. Natural selection at work.
I just wish the salvage runs were less tedious, because doing them daily is a pain. Such a pain, pain, pain.
The apex predator. Well, do as I say. See to them, Ivan.
This is me realizing
Stand sentry
that
there.
the entire time that I was sitting
The
here,
apex predator.
I hadn't even summoned my nano. Ah, Lord.
Natural selection at work. Always a bigger. No one can best me. Always a bigger. No one can best me. That one, I need ammo.
You need ammo park. Okay, there you go.
See to them, Ivan. Ivan, return to me. That one. The apex predator.
There we are. Alright, let's quickly grab all this crap.
Ivan!
Also, Synced really needs to solve their server problems. I don't know why their servers are so bad lately. Hopefully the next patch will resolve all issues. Otherwise, this game is gonna fall off a cliff, and I'd hate to see that happen. Increase suppressor speed. I'll take this. Cause why not? Okay.
Pick your poison.
Let's do it again.
Salvage run. Excellent.
The damage ramp up for Chaos Theory is so low though,
Here's
compared to Deadly
hoping.
Tortoise. Perfect. And much better. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's fine. Alright.
Something for everyone. No one can best me. Always a big. Natural selection at work. I hope you're ready, Ivan. No one can best me. Always a bigger fish. No one can best me. Always a bigger. Another conquest. Natural selection at work. Always a bigger fish. No one can best me. The apex. Stand sentry there. Always a big one. See to them, Ivan.
Holy crap, the suppressor fast as fuck now.
Ivan, hold that position. A bothersome brood. Take care. Natural selection at work. Out of ammo. Who did this?
No wonder I couldn't reload. I was thinking to myself, why can't I reload?
That one. Always bigger fish. Take care of that. No one can best me. Be quick.
Oh, come on. Really?
There, now.
I jumped all the way there, and it was already dead. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Grabu! I tell you, Thursdays are sad. My duo is not on Thursdays. Damn it. Would have been nice. Whee! Wouldn't it be nice? Okay. Let's get going. We have done our basics now. Actually, wait. Let me save this as the knockback loadout. Yes. Makes sense. Now let me use the explosive loadout instead. Just for fun. The supernova. Since you guys want to see it. This thing can work well. Technically. Can't remember which is the... Do we use the brake armor? I think we use the brake armor. It should be kinetic armor, yes. This should be the correct one. Should be in the keyword. For the last run, I can use the supernova. And then we'll go off and do all the other important things that we're supposed to do.
Every single one matters. Didn't I tell you? Hard work pays off. What kind of trouble you looking for today? I only put my best people on.
Last one. This time with the supernova.
How I've waited.
Okay, buff the supernova. Buff it, yes. More kills. Oh, come on. There we are. Okay, that should work. Man, all the shit energy around mods which I don't need. Okay. Let's see how the supernova holds up versus the grenadier, yeah?
Always big fish.
Basically same thing, but less instantaneous.
The apex predator. Ivan, enough of these fools. Another conquest.
As you can see, compared to a tier 5 grenadier with more explosive damage bonus, the supernova is great, but it cannot do as much. If you have it at like tier 1 or tier 2,
Always
it'll do a lot more. And it'll be more fantastic, but yeah. Depends on how advanced you have your stuff.
no one can best me.
Have it advanced enough, and it will be glorious. If it's not advanced enough, then sadness.
Always big.
Well, that makes sense with all kinds of weapons that are like this. Still, is a very fun weapon.
The apex predator.
Increase the explosive damage enough, and life is very
no one
good.
can best me.
Hilariously good, actually.
Natural selection at work. Well, do as I say. The apex predator. I'll clear the way. Always a big. Natural selection at work. Always big. Another conquest.
There we are.
No one can best me. The apex predator.
Come on, you.
No one can best me.
Wave 21. The only great thing about the supernova is that because of the continuous damage, it can sometimes finish off those like low health dudes.
The apex predator.
Which I think is honestly awesome. There we are. Whee!
the conquest.
Alright, that is 4 of these done.
Let's go.
Let's go clear movie night. I want my movie night stuff. We'll go clear movie night and then after we get the movie night done, we shall go do other weird shit.
What kind of trouble you looking for today?
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Oops, wrong thing. Movie night. There we are. Let's go. Gonna have to wait. Well, there's nothing better to do. Actually, there is. While we wait, I can claim my rewards.
Heard you're new in the market, runner.
Yes, I'm always in the market, Mel. Now, where am I? Where's my stuff? Weapon skins. Nah. Event center. Challenges. Power rewards. Activity. There we are. Oh, okay. So they replaced the other one already. Yeah, that's fair enough. That makes a lot of sense to me. Kill a whole bunch of nanos. I like it.
Whatever you need.
Solo movie run.
That will be all.
Time to batch recycle as well. Let's see. Wow, only one thing that I can batch recycle for now. Yo, shoot! What's up, man?
Appreciate you keeping on top of the surge levels.
Is your build ready for tonight? My bro? Come on, Synced, just let us in. Stop making me wait. Lol. Well. Yep. That sounds about right. I feel sorry for you, my man. It always sucks when things DC.
Right on, runner. The meridian awaits.
Now let's go blow stuff up, shall we? Ah, it's this one?
Here's hoping for a real
okay.
challenge.
I'll just go to the nearest pillar first. This way.
Opportunities arise. Always.
Huh. Blop.
I hope you're ready.
Hello, blop. Blopoo. Why blopoo so bloppy?
Any treasure among
Yep,
the
I'm about
trash?
to get 13k. I mean, to be fair, getting a high power level is fairly easy.
Magisterial.
Let's be real about that, yeah? All it really takes is just grinding daily. Once you grind daily, not a problem. But what I always find funny is that people are afraid of the grind. And there's a lot of people trying hard to grind for the red mods in this thing. But honestly, I don't really care at this point because I can get the red mods from Master Ops anyway. So if I really want, to do any grinding, I may as well just do it. Like so.
Open. Always a big fish. Changing mag.
I'm just here to power up my stuff. Once I do, I'll be good to go. Eliminate the tyrant. Let's begin, shall we?
Don't let them near me. Another conquest.
This is how fast we killed the tyrant. LOL. Did you see that kill? Yeah, that's how we do it. Yep. But honestly, for those that are on Xbox and PC, I recommend Darktide right now. Synced is a great free-to-play game, but if you've got Game Pass, Darktide is the current hot game. And they've had, like, ever since their terrible launch last year, they've had a year to buff up everything. And their gameplay is a lot more fun than Synced. That being said, Synced is free to play and offers a very different experience as well, but it just doesn't have enough player base right now. I'm hoping that more players will play Synced, but until then, you know, my main content's gonna be back to Darktide first. I'll still play Synced here and there in the mornings, but as I approach higher and higher power levels, I can see that interest is waning. I think that people need to give this game a chance, but what the devs need to do, and I will say it every stream if I have to, they need to stop focusing on Twitch streamers. They need to get like a group of 100 YouTubers maybe to start just making videos on Synced, explaining that it's not pay to win, things like that. They need to start getting YouTubers involved in their game. They made the huge mistake of doing nothing but working with Twitch streamers, and now their game has like, what, 4,000 players across the two platforms. Like, a console release will help, but they really, really need to get their shit sorted. That's the biggest trouble that I think Synced is experiencing right now. If they resolve that, I tell you guys, Synced is gonna be the hottest game ever. But they're focusing on the wrong people and the wrong things right now. Console players should be able to play the game around winter, they've said, but there's no actual confirmed date. That's the issue. I feel like they need to grit their teeth and really confirm a date, you know? They need to grit their teeth and say, hey, we're gonna make sure the game is available at this time to everybody. You know, get in there and have some fun. That's what I feel. That's what I feel that they need to do, you know? They just haven't done it for some weird reason, but they should. If they do it, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be on top. There's nothing at all that could stop them, you know? That's how I feel about it. Like, I feel like they have just wasted a bit of their potential. Yeah. Because right now, let's take a look at how many players are playing Synced right now. On average, they've got about 2.2k players on each platform. Like if we're using actual statistics here. And 2.2k players is not small, but it's also not big. For a free-to-play game, those numbers are actually quite horrid. Most free-to-play games will usually have around 4k players. So Synced started out really strong and had about 8-9k players, which is really, really good. But interest has dropped off on Synced, I think because many players just feel that like you cannot advance without paying. But the thing is, you don't need to, and that's kind of what I've been trying to show people all this time. But the people who are making content, or so that I've seen, are literal whales. And rather than telling these YouTubers, hey, stop whaling and, you know, do some actual work, what they've done is that they've taken a complete offhands approach. They didn't really ensure that they have a strong creator program. What they've got is a program for Twitch streamers, but Twitch doesn't help games grow, and developers need to understand this ASAP. This is the biggest mistake that developers have made across the board. Congrats, John. The biggest mistake that developers make across the board, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face: stop working with Twitch streamers. Nobody cares about Twitch. How many people have watched a Twitch streamer and said, I want to play this game? Nobody's done that. What people do is they watch YouTubers and say, man, this guy has great guides. You know what? Maybe I can take on this game. Oh, so this game, oh, so you can make it even without paying. Okay, that's great. I'm going to try this game. That's what people have done throughout history. Throughout the history of, you know, this entire genre, people have done that. So I don't know why they even chose to focus on Twitch streamers, because Twitch streamers are literally useless. They'll probably do the bans, but people have to, number one, report the hackers. Make sure if you're going to report a hacker, you have video proof. If you've got video evidence, show it. Just post it publicly on YouTube, right? And then link Aburbs or whichever one of the devs or community managers to the video and say, hey, look, we caught a hacker alive. If you guys can offer proof, then it's easy for them to ban hackers. More importantly, the power level cap, I don't know if it'll be raised, because let's be realistic here. Is this game even going to continue on for a few seasons? I'm not seeing the growth. Let's talk honestly. I'm not seeing the growth here. Okay? I am not seeing this game grow. I'm seeing it go backwards in terms of viewership. Why is that the case? Again, all boils down to the fact that Twitch streamers are fucking worthless. They have not brought anybody to play this bloody game, and that is what I'm upset about, because Synced is not working with YouTubers. They need to work with YouTube creators consistently. And look, I'm a part of multiple creator programs. I'm a part of so many creator programs that I have a huge shit ton of experience in this industry. Twitch is a shit platform. Devs need to stop working with Twitch. Nobody cares about Twitch drops. This is the biggest problem. What they need to do is they need to have a creator Discord, and let me tell you, this is what has worked for Darktide, and this is what has worked for other companies as well. Creator Discord, where everybody creates content and, you know, other creators get to talk with each other, but it needs to be select people. They need to select good people to start making YouTube videos. Do you know what comment I received yesterday? Hey Robot, I really love your YouTube channel, but you're the only one making synced content. Nobody else is really making synced content. Do you know that there are other people making synced content? It's just that their content is so dog shit, and their content turns people off because their content is literally, I have this super overpowered weapon here, here's me just owning stuff. I'm like, who the fuck cares? Could you stop that? Because what is the biggest problem that people have with synced right now? They think it's pay to win. We need to change their perception of synced. We need to show people that, hey, bro, even if you don't spend a single cent on synced, you can be top tier. This is the issue. Synced is not communicating how fair and awesome it is. We as players can see it. I mean, I've spent $0. I've got almost all the legendary weapons. Most of my weapons, other than the legendaries, are tier 5. Synced is an amazing game, but it has not communicated how awesome it is to the people.
I've seen enough.
I saw that pen and I'm not interested at all. I will come back during season 2, but I really don't give a shit about what they're promising. I think that the only good thing is the fact that XP is faster, but they haven't resolved the issue of doing nothing but nightmare dungeons after level 50. The fast XP is gonna be good. It's gonna, like, if they can create a positive feedback loop where people feel accomplished, then okay, that's fair enough. But I don't know how to feel about it either. I'll probably play it during season 2, see how I feel, but I'm not like new red mod. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now this is the red mod I'm talking about. This that shit I do like. Ah yeah. Sniper damage increase. Feels good. You know what, just for shits and giggles, right?
Sir, what kind of trouble you looking for?
What will
today?
happen if I go into Master Ops and use this? Like, how badly will I die? Actually, wait, I shouldn't compromise my runs. But you know what? I'll save this as my explosive loadout. I'll use this later. Let's go with my elite loadout first.
That's the spirit.
Back in we go.
Pick your poison.
Let's go completely trample Master Ops Plus.
A Master Ops run.
But yeah, I think that they're trying to take steps in the right direction, but I recently saw, Pen, an article about Diablo 4 that really summarized a lot of the problems that I have with it. Number one, the open world is completely useless, which is stupid. I don't care about the open world because we don't do anything in it. We just do nightmare dungeons after level 50. And sure, the uber bosses at the end might create a positive feedback loop, but are we feeling the progress? You know, are we really feeling the progress? I don't know. They say it's 40% faster to reach level 100. Let's see how it goes in season 2. You know, I'll try play it with Kaz if I can. Yeah, but most of my focus is going to be on Darktide. And if you're on Xbox or PC, all right, Pen, I highly recommend Darktide. It is so good right now. They've made so many positive changes. 20,000 players on Steam alone. And now we've got Xbox and we've got it. Well, actually, I was about to say Xbox and PlayStation, but I remembered it's only on Xbox. So yeah, it's an Xbox exclusive and a PC exclusive, and it's really good right now. Darktide is hot, 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 hot.
Hey, up, lad.
Hello, Mr. Nightshade. I don't know why that one hello there is the only one that's like super soft. Like out of everything else, that's the only one that's always super soft, and I don't know why.
Head over there.
But either way, welcome, my friend. Welcome. So good to see you.
Onwards and upwards.
Exactly. That's the biggest problem, Elite. This is why a lot of people have come to me saying, Robot, I love your channel, man. You're the only one doing the right content. Like, I'm like, the fuck, bro? You see, a lot of creators don't understand that people, like, they're so used to creating content for games like COD that they forget how important it is to don't just showcase the most overpowered shit. Look, I love whales. We all love whales. I've said it before. We love whales in free-to-play games. Why? Because they're the ones literally providing your fucking server for, you know, all of us to play free. I love my whales. But the biggest problem is that when content creators do it and all they create is highlight reels of their super overpowered weapons, it doesn't bring people to the game, it turns them off the game. And what that's going to result is them having no players to play with, and then they're going to get bored after spending all that money and leave. And that's what happens every fucking stupid game. And I am so annoyed with that. You know what else is soft? What else is soft? Oh Lord, my friend. Why you filthy, bro? But anyway, you know, I really have a lot of love for games like this. I really do. I think that games like this are really awesome and amazing. But I'm just disappointed with how all of this has been handled. And it feels to me like the devs don't know how to really work with creators, or they think that if they put in, like, this isn't a manga, guys. Like, I feel like the devs feel like if they work hard and create an amazing game, which they have, that everything will go right. But no. Just like how in streaming you can't just hit the go live button. And you know what? Streamers get this advice all the time. You can't just hit the go live button and expect to do well. No, you've got to be creating content on TikTok. You've got to be creating content on Instagram. You've got to be creating content on social media. Do you know I'm run ragged every day managing all of this by myself? It's hard. But you know what? Devs have to do the same thing. You can't just create a game, an amazing game, and expect it to do well. No matter how amazing your game is, who's advertising your game? The creators. You have to get content creators interested in your game. And sure, some content creators like me, even if we don't get into the creator program, will still make content. But then, if these creators are creating your content, why aren't they in your creator program? Why aren't they your #1 go-to? You should be communicating with these creators and saying, hey, we love your stuff. You know, can you make more content? Can you showcase more of this stuff? It makes no sense to not do that. And this is why I don't understand. Like, are these devs new to the industry? Are they totally new? Do they not understand how this industry works? Because the successful devs, you know what they do? They have creator programs. They're so experienced with the industry, and even then they fuck up. Darktide fucked up for an entire year. Alright? They had a creator program, it absolutely failed as well. Why? Because they had no content, the creators were left hanging. You know, it was a massive fuck up. But you know what they did right? They listened to the few creators that were working hard. They listened to people like me, Action Johnny, JTC Live. They listened to us, they made their game great, and now they've got 20,000 players on Steam alone. Let's nuts, and Xbox is at least triple that. Because the game is available on Game Pass. So here's the thing, they are doing very well now. They are going to do very well now. And they will keep doing well. Because they chose to listen. Sync devs need to understand this. Sync devs need to understand that you cannot make a great game and succeed. World doesn't work that way. Life is not that easy. You wanna make a great game and you want it to succeed. What you need to do is walk up to the creators and say, hey, listen, you make stuff for me, and I will reward you for your efforts. Okay, you make stuff for me. Let's bring this game to the people. Let's show people the right way to play the game. And if people show off the wrong things, they need to stop these guys from you know, making the content. Ban them if you have to. Who cares? They already spent the money, you know. But stop them from doing the wrong thing. And I'll tell you, this will be the fastest way to succeed. Because if you let people who do the wrong thing keep making content, what you're gonna do is you're gonna create a negative feedback loop. And then viewers will not be enticed to join your game. They're gonna look at your game and say, ah, so every creator. This is exactly what happened with Diablo Immortal. Do you know that the game was kind of great at the start, and then everybody realized it was pay to win, because every creator was spending thousands and thousands of dollars on the like the legendary gems and stuff like that. When in fact, it was actually quite a fun game to play with your friends, assuming nobody got too overpowered. But the main content came from all that, and the game is like dead now. But of course, they've already made their money, so they don't really care. Like, it depends on what you want to do. I don't think Synced is in this for a cash grab. The way that they've structured their game, it's clear that this game is not a cash grab, you know? I feel that this game is not a cash grab. It's very different from a lot of other mobile games out there. Even though it has some similar systems, which is really positive. This game is, in fact, I personally believe this game to be the greatest free-to-play game in history. Why? Because it's the most fair free-to-play game in history. There is no other free-to-play game right now. There is none in the market that is going to give you automat tokens for free. There is no free-to-play game that's going to reward you week after week with, oh, here, you need gun tech chips to upgrade, here you go. You don't have to play the game, just progress. Oh, do these number of matches, kill this Nando's. Here's a challenge. They're throwing challenges and events at us every week. They are doing more than like 95% of games out there, and this is why I want this game to do well. But for this game to do well, it's not just the power of friendship. They can't just believe in themselves. This is not a manga. They need to start working. They need to start working with the creators. They need to start working with good creators, not the shit ones. They need to stop working with the people that just spend $100 billion. Like, again, we love whales. I've got nothing against whales. They're amazing people. But they need to stop working with whales. They need to stop working with Twitch streamers. They're not going to bring you any value. They need to start working with creators of videos, so that when people see this game, they're like, oh my god, I want to play this game. Oh, so this is how we play the game. Oh, so this is what this game is all about. We do that, right? We're gonna get so many players. We're gonna get so many. You know, I believe it. But they have to believe it for themselves, you know. And I need to see them believe in it for themselves. Because right now, all they're showing me is that they're trying to make it with nothing but hard work and effort. And I respect that. I respect that so much.
You're being toyed
But life
with
is not
right
easy.
now. Use your surge detector to locate the
No
Reaper
industry
and
is
finish
easy.
this game.
You know who wins in these types of industries? As bad and as shady as it sounds, you know who wins? The people who have big advertising budgets. Yeah. Why do you think Diablo 4 sold so well, despite the fact that it came out later in season 1 that it had so many problems and 99% of players left? Diablo 4 sold well because of its marketing. It marketed itself as such an accessible game for everybody to play and have fun and enjoy. That's what it sold itself as, and it sold a lot of copies. A hell of a lot of copies. They made their money. So that's reality. That's reality.
Come on, who's next?
Okay, 4. It's on you right now, bros. I don't ever want to leave this game, but I'm telling you, if it drops below 2,000 players average, I will have to leave. Because there'll just be no money in me making content, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it won't come to that. Hoping and praying. But we shall see. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. You have the right marketing and great gameplay to back it up, which Synced has. Okay? You're gonna be good.
The doctor is in.
One second. There we go.
Someone call a doctor.
Had to take a moment to reply to a YouTube comment.
Cheerio. That one's sorted. Bloody brilliant. Good craftsmanship, that. Aren't you pretty?
Okay, let's open up these. And pray for a red mod at some point. All these creatures died every which way. I just saw Nightshade's message, the power of friendship. LOL. Yes. Yes, power of friendship works. To be honest, it actually does. Legit. No. I have never crashed even once. But the only reason I can find for crashes is that people are still using DX12. Don't use DX12. Only the next generation PCs are going to be DX12 ready. I'm just going to say it straight, okay? A lot of games are advertising themselves as DX12 ready. They're not. It is way better to use DX11, and only I think 2025 the next generation will be DX12 fully ready for everything, which is the next evolution in gaming. That's my estimate of the time frame. Right now it's not DX12 ready, so use DX11 and you should experience no crashes. Also, this is if you turn on DLSS, right, and set your graphics to about medium. I'm on medium graphics right now. Game still looks absolutely beautiful, and you will save on GPU VRAM because there's a lot of inefficiencies for very little quality increase. Like, as long as you've got DLSS on, right, you will literally experience a minimal quality increase, even if you're just at medium settings for everything, which will also prevent any crashes. Like, most of the time the crashes occur for this game, right, is actually due to players not having fully optimized their game.
You lads and lassies make it too easy.
Because finally a red mod. Just so you know, like, a lot of people, they sometimes have only the minimum or the recommended rig for a game, and they try to play it beyond their settings, because if you got the recommended rig, right, you should be playing on low settings. You should be playing on the minimum settings. If you've got the minimum settings, you will most likely still experience problems even at low settings, which is not ideal. So never go in with the minimum settings. If you have at least the recommended settings, right, and you go into a game and you set it to about medium-ish, then usually what will happen is that your game will run very smoothly. But even then, you know, or if you got a recommended rig and you play on low but with DLSS on, you should actually do quite well. That's usually what I did on most games before I upgraded my rig. Because as a streamer, like, I also have to be very conscious of how much VRAM is taken up by the game, so that I can render the game properly for you guys as I transmit data. So yeah, all of this is a big factor in making the awesome content. Come on, open up. Open sesame. Alright. And thank you to everybody who's liked the stream so far. Please keep liking and sharing the streams. This is another important thing that you guys can do if you really want this game to do well, right? The more that you like and share the streams, the more people can discover me, and hopefully the more people that might get interested in a game like Synced.
For king and country.
That kind of thing also helps. Like, a lot of players, they don't help with the advertising. When actually the more you tweet about a game, the more you talk about the game, the more you advertise the streamers playing the game, the more it helps the game get out there. And if you really want to see this game grow, you want to see more players in there, help the game. Help them out. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free to do all that. Like, it's legitimately free to just share the game. And this is something that I have, you know, always ask viewers to do constantly. You'll be if you help the streamer and you make it so that it's easier for them to create content via the fact that they can make more money due to their increased viewership, then they'll make more content, and then the game will get more popular. At the same time, you're sharing about the game, you're sharing about the content creator. Two birds with one stone. It helps a lot. A lot of viewers take the more lazy road. They're just passive viewers. They watch the streams, they watch the content, but they don't really share or leverage on their social media, and then they wonder why, you know, the game dies so fast. Like when they really like the game, it's like, bro, you like the game, you're playing the game, but that doesn't help the game, bro. Especially if it's a free-to-play game and you're not spending thousands of dollars. Like, the only way to help the game then is to be a whale. But I'm sure that that's not the pathway that most people want, so help the game out by doing the free thing. Get people interested in the creators, get people interested in the game. It's so easy to do, and it just, you know, it's free. The best part, it's free. What do I think about the roadmap? Roadmap is great, but that's not helpful. A roadmap is a look at the future, right, May? Are you guys gonna have a future if the game dies tomorrow? I'm sure you can understand that there ain't exactly much of a future if the game is gone tomorrow, right? So this is why I say it's very, very important that people take this kind of thing seriously, you know? If people help the game seriously, and they help the creators for the game, not talking about Twitch streamers, talking about the YouTubers. If you help those people, like the good ones, seriously, then that roadmap will come true and you can have a great time. Like, I think that their roadmap is awesome, but are they even gonna reach that point? We gotta help them. We gotta help them. So help me help them. That's my appeal to everybody. You like the roadmap, you like all the future stuff that they're gonna do, then good. Help me help them. Please. Can't do it without you guys. And this is the difference between a very... Do you know why Destiny 2 succeeded? Destiny 2, as one of the most expensive games in history, releasing a new expansion every year, costing players the price of a full game. Alright? They are still successful to this very day because their community and audience is so involved, so like stuck into the game, that they're making content, they're making posts constantly, they're doing everything in their power to keep the game alive. You know, we need to see that same dedication from synced players. Players of synced need to show that same level of love for the game. You know, if they do that, this game is gonna rocket up. But if they don't do that, then we're just not gonna get to where we need to go, you know. And that's the reality of things, man. I would hate for that to be the reality, but it is. Also, wow, those mod drops were shit. I think companion unshielded damage is better. Ah, 13k power. We have now achieved it. Woo. This is the moment. This is the moment. Oh, hey. More stuff. Claim, claim, claim. Give me this. Yes. Power rewards. Give me this. Yes. Did I miss something? I don't think so. Maybe it's the Meridian Arcade. It is indeed. Oh, I need to kill 100 nanos. Damn it. Alright, I can do that.
Whatever you need.
First and foremost, where is this? I don't have it fully maxed yet. But I want to level up a supernova. So let's work on that first. There we are. We're getting there. We're getting there.
No exchanges.
Okay,
Appreciate you keeping on top of the surge levels.
I could use your help. My research is in... If you need nanotech, you know where to find me.
Another
What's up,
one.
Doc?
Okay, let's quickly go inside the movie night so I can finish off my other quest. Then I'll get the sun-kissed skin.
Shinar shaped the world to their will, but there's only so far it could bend before it broke. They killed that world, and this one is built from its bones.
So yeah, 16K is the max right now. Yep, 13K, like every 1K is a milestone.
Get ready, runner. You're going in.
Alright, let's see what this goes, how this goes. Some poor fellow with 6K power, okay. There are no such thing as red or gold PvP mods, dude. PvP mods, as far as I know, are the only ones you get from leveling up. I don't think you get mods in PvP other than from the exchanges, in which case the max is gold. I don't believe you can get red PvP mods. I could be wrong, I don't play PvP though. You'd have to ask a PvPer.
The doctor is in.
I can't remember if this is the one with the is this the one with the power assist? Oh, mother clicker. Yeah, whatever, I'll just have some fun. I don't care.
What you get for reloading? Reloading. Here we go.
Stand aside for my suppressor.
Stay on Overwatch. Cheerio. What you get for making mischief?
Right, teamed up with a
my boy. You lads and lasses make it too easy. Gather round for a booster. Cheerio. That one's sorted.
Too easy.
That's the one. Get bloody brilliant.
I guess we have to clear one cross pod,
Churchill, on me.
I think. So I'll just go in. What's this one?
Take out that nano.
I don't know what the objective is. I'll just go in and kill it. Oh, lava
You
pits.
lads and
Easy.
lasses make it too easy.
Okay, nice. Grab ammo, leave.
Come on, who's next?
Lol, is that guy down? What a nerd.
Gather on me.
Yeah,
Let's
you can have
heal
this.
up. You lads and lasses make it too easy.
Ah, well, one
Good
gold mod at
craftsmanship,
least.
that. Alley-oop!
I'm going after the surge storms. There's no point in wasting my time.
Bothersome brood.
Okay. What up?
Cheerio. Keep him off me.
Yeah, if you look at the weapon augments... Oh, no. Max level? No. The levels are only used to unlock attachments, which can change some minor things about your weapon. But no. That's all weapon levels are for. They're mostly just for the attachments that you use with your weapons, that's it. They don't really have an active so-called benefit. If you're talking about the weapon augment levels... Ah, now that's a different story. When you talk about the weapon augment levels, which you get with the gun tech chips, there are obvious benefits that are stated there. Increases in stats, things like that. All of that is described. But if you're just talking about the levels themselves are simply for the purpose of, you know, getting your attachments going, and that's it. That's all they're used for. So yeah, if you're just interested in levels, no, they don't have any benefits. Other than the attachments. I mean, like for example on the Deadly Tortoise, most people would go with the large drum mag so that they can fire for longer without having to reload. Even with the reload, like augments, it's still like 3 seconds only, so it's not too bad. So you have a longer reload, but it's not like a horrifying experience.
That one's sorted. Come on then.
Where's the
Come along
pyrosis?
now. There's a good lad.
I don't see this magical pyrocyst that they're talking about. I guess we'll have to find it. Must be somewhere. But first, let's go get my weapon to gold.
Hidden treasures. I hope this one's empty. Bloody brilliant. Good craftsmanship, that.
Bothersome brood.
Get over there. Alley-oop! Come on, who's next? That's the one. Get reloading.
Yeah, I haven't gotten Split Ender yet, but the thing about top of the leaderboard is that those are the whale weapons. I think that at the highest possible level, Split Ender is pretty good. I mean, Crescendo is also used very often, so just depends on which weapon you've got, but you'd have to spend a lot of limited automatic coins to get that. So if you're not a spender, don't ever look at the leaderboard. That's my honest advice. Like, if you're not gonna whale, okay, if you're not gonna be a super spender, just put the leaderboard down. Don't go there. It's not gonna help you. To be fair, right, I actually think that the leaderboard is a great thing, but also it can be one of the big turnoffs for games. But that's just the way that I think a lot of FTP feel. At least in my experience from mobile games that do the same thing. So yeah, I don't recommend touching that. Rena uses the Split Ender. He feels pretty strongly about it. He likes it quite a bit. But me personally, I don't have that weapon yet as well, so I haven't tried it. I would love to try it someday. Maybe I can figure out why they love it, but you know, that's the kind of thing you get from your draws, your awesome draws.
You lads and lassies make it too easy.
Everyone watches mine, dude. I just wish that there were more players. The more money I make, the more content I could make. But right now, game isn't that nice.
I'll clear the way.
Why don't I see the Power Assist anywhere? Shit.
More of these damnable specimens.
Like legit, I'm not finding this Power Assist. Large maps really need, like, you know what? They should at least put up a beacon. Unlike those Tyrant runs where we know, ah yes, blue beacon, this is where I need to go. Like, if they could do that, I could easily find the Power Assist and get people through this. But no, I cannot see the Power Assist, hence I have no idea where to kick its ass.
I think it suits me.
Grr.
Puny armor finished the incredible workmanship.
Nanos, not coming for the conversation. Cheerio. Churchill, eliminated.
Where is this punk?
Come along now, there's a good lad. Right, let's get this done.
Okay, I knew that there was this. Hello, Ryder. What's up? Another gold mod,
Good
at least I'll take
craftsmanship,
it.
that.
Pyrosist, where are you?
Enough of these fools.
There he is. Oh, I found him finally. Mother clucker.
Take down that nano. Low on ammo.
Got him.
That's his armor busted.
No. So red mods, you can get them in mass drops level 4. But the other thing is that you can just go into movie night. Movie night can also drop red mods, but they mostly drop in the labyrinth missions rather than the open world missions. So if you want to like really farm red mods, the people do that in Master Ops plus level 4. That is where we found guaranteed red mod drops. Yeah, of course. I mean, I told everybody in the guide. I said, hey, movie night drops red mods. You can farm it if you want. It's up to you. I would say like farm it in between pushing your power level. Depends on how serious you are about playing this game. If you're playing this game 24/7, then by all means, please farm it while doing your usual stuff. I personally don't farm this because it's more efficient for me to be in Master Ops Plus. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people can get them at the lower power level through movie night, you know? But if you want to like guarantee them, then Master Ops 4 Plus is where they start dropping. Of course, Master Ops 5 would probably have even more. But it takes a while to reach there. So yeah, you can farm movie night if you want. Movie night is a perfectly acceptable farm. But like I said, they drop the most in the Labyrinth version of movie night, not in the other versions.
To victory and good health. Alley-oop!
Now we do this stupid shit all over again. Like, these open world ones are so not worth it, in my opinion.
Stay on Overwatch.
Like, I find them so silly, but it is what it is, you know?
You lads and lasses make it too weak.
I feel that if they drop more red mods during this thing, everybody would just farm movie night.
On your cricket.
Reloading.
A lot of people don't like it. I mean, I personally don't like it because it's annoying. I'm the type of person that likes to just have a clear objective. Like, you tell me, okay, go here, do this. I will say, okay, I will go here and do this, you know? And that clarity is very important to me because it just tells me that, okay, so this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I'm achieving my purpose, you know what I'm saying? But with movie night, especially in some of the runs like this one, where even if you complete the objective, right, they don't show you exactly where the power assist is. Like, it just feels annoying to play. You get what I mean? And that, to me, is a no bueno kind of system. Like, I'm not keen on that type of system because it just makes the games feel annoying.
Reloading.
But I guess that was the whole challenge of movie night. Like, it was supposed to be a challenge in that way. I can't really fault them for that. It was a very interesting event idea, but overall, I think it falls a bit flat. Yeah. Same thing happened to us, and we got our first red mods there. It actually helped us complete some of our challenges, which was really nice. But again, if you really want red mods, it's actually much faster to advance your power level. Because once you're about 12k plus and you're doing like the what you call it, the Master Ops level 4 and onward, it just gets so easy. So yeah. Yeah, that's why a lot of people, right, if they go into the game and they see it's this type of thing, right, they'll immediately leave. And then they'll just do something else instead, or they'll requeue and then hope to get the labyrinth mission. Like, it's not the fairest thing, but it is what a lot of people do, and to me it makes sense. You know, I feel sorry for the people that, you know, want to play legit and all that, but that's just not how it works, and that's just not how this game works. You know, if you do that, you're wasting time. So I feel that like they should have had some good maps. Like, they should have just focused on the labyrinth maps, where it's easy to understand and people can just go through. You know? I feel like they should have done that. If they had focused on that right from the get-go, movie night would probably be a much more popular event. A lot of people are sort of like pushing through the pain for the red mods, but the red mods, again, like I said, are mostly in the labyrinth maps anyway. So most people will see this open world one and just quit. The open world ones are great for score, but not so great for if you're really hunting the red mods, because it's inefficient and very slow. So that would honestly be one of my personal gripes. Like, I feel like this unwise. Yeah,
Hidden treasures.
I think that those kinds of things would be really good, but I also understand that what they were going for with movie night was a total, you know, you're supposed to play it as if you're playing a movie, and in movies it's not like there's going to be a waypoint. In real life it's not like there's going to be a waypoint, you get what I mean? So I get what they were going for, but what they need to understand, and I think that what the devs failed to understand with this event, is that it's a video game, and people are here for the power fantasy, not really for this. Like, this is an interesting mode, but it's a fun mode. It's an arcade mode, you get what I mean? And I feel that people are just not going to be as into that. So for some of these maps, they really do need to just buckle down and say, okay, you know what, we'll give you an indication of where to go. Here's where you need to go. You guys have fun now. Because otherwise people are just running around like morons doing nothing and contributing nothing to the team when they should be focusing purely on combat, you know? Again, maybe it's just my personal gripe, but I feel like they've done this very wrong, in my opinion. Like, I would have done it very differently. I would have said that, like, okay, for these ones, if there's no clear objective, fine, no problem. In that case, you know, I would have just made it so that as soon as the objective is open, at the very least there should be a beacon directing people there. You don't have to show them a map or anything, but give them a beacon. Give us a beacon, and I can guarantee you it'll make life a lot easier for us.
You got it. Churchill, eliminated. That one's sorted. You lads and lassies, man. Who needs to pick me up?
What the hell is this? Is this the real power assist? If it is, that's gonna be hilariously annoying. Oh my god, was it real? I think it was, actually. I think that was the actual power assist. Holy crap, okay.
That's gotta be the power.
Well, thanks for telling me now when it's already dead. Oh, look, we actually succeeded.
Low on ammo.
If you want to see blood, okay, we own a rider. You need to be watching my Darktide streams in the evening, dude. Though Darktide is the hottest game right now. I'm gonna tell all y'all that. Bro, Surge Sweep Plus, you should be soloing. Why are you waiting in matchmaking, bro? No.
Let's make short work of this, shall
You
we?
must solo. Solo is the key, okay? Solo dolo is the only way. There's no such thing as teammates. Teammates are a myth, my friend. Yeah, Darktide's the hottest game right now. 25,000 players on Steam alone.
Craftsmanship that.
In fact, if I'm not wrong, it will be more than 60k plus on Xbox. I'm telling you guys now, alright? I'm telling you guys now. Darktide is gonna be the game of the century. If your builds are trash, then why haven't you built my builds, bro? Did you check one of my earliest builds? Ah. I have builds right from the start. I have a starter guide as well to show you exactly how to start. Did you watch the starter guide? The basic builds are in there for the starter guide. Then I also provided the solo elite build that everyone pretty much used. So there you go. If your builds are trash, the builds that you need are provided on my channel, bro. Everything you need has already been provided on my channel. It's just about whether or not you guys, you know, use it or not. So if you're not going to use it, then hey, you're going to lose it. So please, guys, remember, use it, use it, use it. Do not lose it. The stuff that I have is made for the people. I am a man of the people. It's like Vermintide, but 300 billion times better because it's Warhammer 40k. So there's a lot more shooting. There's a lot more space wizard powers. Honestly, it's fucking fun. If you haven't heard of it or you haven't seen it yet, I stream it every night. It is currently the hottest game. And I highly encourage everyone to check it out. Because if you have Game Pass, you don't even have to pay for it. It's free if you have Game Pass.
Appreciate you keeping. There's work to be done.
And most of y'all playing Synced would have a PC. So check out the stream tonight and see if you're interested in it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it is going to blow up. Okay, it is going to blow. And once it blows, you know, everybody's going to be like, oh man, I wish I played this at the start, man. I'm so far behind everybody else. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you now, I'm a Darktide partner. Okay, see, Darktide, they actually work with me. Darktide is one of the companies that works with me. They understand the value that I bring, and that's why I'm here to tell you, it's a fantastic fucking game.
What's up?
And you will have the time of your life playing that shit.
Pick your
if you choose to play it. Well, to me, included in Game Pass, for most people, Game Pass is what? $17 a month? I pay $17 a month. So to me, any game that's on Game Pass is practically free. Because you have Game Pass, which you're going to have anyway for other stuff. Now, of course, it's not free if you don't have Game Pass, but most PC gamers and most Xbox gamers will have Game Pass. 95% of PC gamers and Xbox gamers actually have Game Pass. Because the value that it brings, I mean, come on, look, you get to play Lies of P free. You get to play Starfield free. I don't have to pay for any of these games. So Game Pass makes sense.
For king and country, but mostly for Nerva.
Yep. If you already have so much games, then you've got nothing to lose, right?
You all right?
But anyway, I highly encourage Darktide right now. Not just because I'm a partner, but because it's actually a fantastic game. If Synced could have that kind of player base, like, damn, it'd be good.
Gather up.
That's because you're talking to the wrong people, homie. But then again, they also only just relaunched. Last year, the launch was so bad that I think a lot of people dropped it. At their lowest point, they only had about, I think, 2.4k average players. But their relaunch was a huge success. Their launch, like, they basically, what they did was exactly what I said SYNCED is doing wrong. They actually listened to their creator team. And we explained why it was difficult to create content, why people were not interested in the game. See, content creators know a lot about the game because we're the first in line. We are the people on the field talking to the viewers, right? So we explained what went wrong, and what what Darktide actually did was they actually listened. And just yesterday or the day before, they relaunched the entire game. But if you didn't hear people talking about it, it's probably because you weren't part of the first batch. A lot of people were talking about it last year before the launch. At launch, it had 100,000 players. Now it's starting to recover that. There were a lot of people who bought the game and definitely were into the game, but it just had massive problems because it launched in a shit state. Like, not all, like, I'm talking matchmaking problems. I'm talking, like, the skill and talent trees were boring. It was pretty bad. It was a pretty bad launch. Not gonna lie on that. They actually fucked up pretty badly. But I respect the fact that they came back from it. Like, that is something I can truly respect. If they hadn't, or they had just left, ooh, red mod. If they had just left it be, you know, then I would have said that game company's not worth investing in. But now, after they basically did what No Man's Sky did. They had a redemption arc, you know? And I really respect that. If they didn't have one, then I would have dropped it as well. Oh, Battlefield 2024. Yeah, okay. That game is dog shit. That game never improved. See, Darktide and Battlefield both had shit. Wait, wasn't it 2042, right? That's the new one? Yeah, I think it was 2042. Anyway, I can't remember. But I remember both of them launching around the same time, and they were both dog shit. But Darktide had a relaunch that is absolutely awesome. I don't know about Battlefield. I don't play that series of games. But yeah, Darktide is really awesome. If you ever feel like it, like I said, check out the gameplay. You don't have to buy or decide or anything like that. I convince people with the gameplay. So I stream it every night for a reason. It's damn good right now. It is gonna blow up again. I mean, it did kind of blow up before, but it just had so many problems that the blow up was muffled and then it died off. I think it died off after 1 month? My first month on Darktide, I made so much money. Then, like, the second month was dead. Kind of like Diablo. My first month on Diablo, I made so much money. Then month 2 came and it was like dog water. So, 2023 has had a history. 2022/2023 had a history of bad launches, but now I can feel the winds blowing. SYNCED was a great launch. It just needs more players. First Descendant's gonna be fucking awesome. So I think 2024 is gonna be the awesome year for the games. Especially with Darktide now being hot. If Diablo 4 can save itself, then dude, my content creation life is set, man. I've got all the perfect games to play. I just need SYNCED to blow up a bit more now. Once SYNCED blows up a bit more, it should be good.
Good craftsmanship, that.
The only thing SYNCED is missing is just that little pump up in the player base. Man, you played Battlefield. I respect you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Battlefield just, to me, right, as a game, they have utterly failed.
That's the one. Get it.
But that's just based on my biased opinion because I really, really hate Battlefield. As a series, I think it's terrible, and I think that they should just quietly let it go and stop making those games because nobody likes them. Yeah, fair enough. I guess the hardcore fans will always like it no matter what, but to me, I saw Battlefield once and I was like, why would I play Battlefield when I can play COD? Like, there's literally no reason for me to play Battlefield when COD offers pretty much the exact same thing, just no vehicles. And either way, what COD is about and why COD remains big is because it's about the player-to-player combat. Battlefield was more about like having the vehicles and things like that, if I recall correctly. That's the game where you can like do the rock, like you can jump out of the plane, rocket somebody, and get back in your plane. I think it was something like that. Yeah, to me, I was like, okay, I don't really care about vehicles. My focus is like, if I'm playing those type of PvP games, my focus is on killing the other dude with whatever tools I have at hand. So, and I think that that is why COD has remained a strong competitor in the market. No matter how dog shit it is, like, people will never give up COD. I know, but they fill a similar niche. The thing about this industry is that a lot of games fill similar niches. Like, take Synced for example. A lot of people compared Synced to First Descendant, even though to me they are two completely different games. And of course, fans will recognize that they are two completely separate games. But for the people that are not fans, and this is the outside perspective, right? You will feel that like the game feels similar, so then you just choose which one scratches your itch the easiest. I guess that's the best way I can put it. So like, if I wanted the same experience, like if I was not a fan of Synced, for example, and I wanted something similar to scratch my itch, I would play First Descendant, because First Descendant makes sense to me. It's a similar game, you know. Of course, I'm sure, you know, many people will understand that they're two different experiences, and I've tried to say that. But I would either play First Descendant or Synced. Both are free, both are Asian-style games, and they both offer similar experiences. You know, sorry, not sorry, but that's how most of the world is going to view games like this, you know? Same thing with Battlefield and COD. Like, a lot of those are interchangeable, and Rainbow Six as well. They all have nothing to do with each other. Gameplay totally different. But when they want to scratch that itch, people will even make comparisons between COD and Overwatch. And say like, okay, well, why would I play Overwatch when I can play COD? Same thing, it's PvP. Just that I've got more game modes maybe in COD than in Overwatch. Kind of like that. We know it's not true, but yeah. Synced reminds you of Warframe. To be fair, I think First Descendant reminds me more of Warframe, because the modding system reminds me so much of Warframe. Like, it feels, in fact, even the crafting system for Descendants reminds me more of Warframe. Synced doesn't remind me that much of that, because Synced is more like a roguelite, where I pick my stuff, I have my stuff, and then I just go and do whatever I'm supposed to do, you know? Yeah, that's a fair comparison. But fair enough, if you like Battlefield, you know, I respect your taste.
You nuts and lasses make it too easy.
There, like, even when Dark Tide was at its worst, there was still a solid player base of about 3 to 4K that would play Dark Tide all day, every day. I'm talking all day, every day. Like, they literally did not switch up to any other game. And even as a creator, I'm a Dark Tide partner, and even I switched up to other games while waiting for it to get good, you know? But some of these people, like, I can understand the hardcore fans. Like, no matter how shit a game is, they just play it because they like it, you know? And I think every game to an extent will have those hardcore fans, but it depends on how many of those hardcore fans exist. And that's kind of the key. The problem that I feel we have right now in this game is that Sync doesn't have that. Sync does not have the hardcore fan base that it needs.
The doctor is in. That one's sorted.
I'm hella productive. I reply to YouTube comments in between rounds. Alright, let's clean up all these guys.
All clear.
All done.
On to the next.
Okay. Before we go on to the next, let's hit this. I never played World of Warcraft yet. Oh, sorry, no, I did. Back in vanilla, but only for a short while, because I couldn't afford the subscriptions. I was broke as hell back then. Oh shit, it's melee attacks. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I was wondering what was going on. Alright. Melee attacks it is. You gotta play some Kill Bill shit for now. Huh? Why isn't this guy dying? What the hell? You saw that, like, he was there. What? This is wild. Okay. Okay, throwing the sword didn't work. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I'm playing on the NA server. The servers have been so bad for us poor Oceania players. Like, that's the only thing that Sync needs to fix as well. Their servers have been dog shit ever since the movie night event. And, like, previously we could connect to at least the Asia server without lag for those of us in Oceania. But now we're stuck, like, unable to connect properly. So I have to actually play on the 200 ping NA server, which I don't understand why it's like this, but you know what? I'm just going with it. Because right now, I am one of the only synced content creators, so I'm taking advantage of the situation, just enjoying what I can, you know, enjoying my little bit of fame for this game. But I hope to see it grow someday. I would like to see it grow, but again, it comes down to whether or not they can get enough hardcore players who love this game. And those who love this game need to be putting in the effort. I'm not seeing... One thing which I'm not seeing in this game compared to other games is I'm just not seeing the effort from people who like this game. Like, they're not posting about it every day on Reddit. They're not posting about it on social media constantly. You know, they seem to be like quiet fans, which is interesting but different. You see, the most hardcore fans for most games are so vocal about it. You hear them talking about it all day, every day. Even Darktide was like that when it had no players, like practically just 2,000 playing it all day. They were posting about it every day, though. It kept the flame alive. And I guess that's what let them, you know, go on long enough that they managed to make a complete turnaround, which I respect.
Bloody
Not really. I feel that people like, even if there's not much to talk about, the hardcore fans will find something to talk about, you know? And I feel that people aren't really doing that with Synced. Like, I just feel that they don't have their hardcore base, you know? They need that hardcore base. Because that base of crazy fans are the ones that will get your game to the top, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they don't have that yet. It's a new IP, not an established franchise. Even Darktide was an established franchise already because of Vermintide, plus the fact that, you know, Warhammer 40k is hugely popular. Everybody loves Warhammer 40k, you know? And those that want to live out their fantasies of being an Imperial Guardsman or whatever are playing that game right now, you know? So they had that going for them, and even then they dropped to 2,000 players. Like, that's how bad it was. But their hardcores posted about it every day, and I think that was the key difference. Synced just needs that little boost, you know? If they could just find something, or like a group of people to just talk about the game every day, we'll be seeing the 6,000, 5,000 numbers again, and the game will be good. But yeah, right now, conversation on the game is pretty much dead.
Cheerio. Well, that's the last of them, for now.
That's true. That's true. I mean, well, characters being cool, yeah. To an extent, I wish that they made characters a bit more diversified. I feel like they were very conservative with character abilities, when character abilities should be, to an extent, they should feel game-breaking and impactful. Because that way, when character abilities feel game-breaking and impactful, you know, it's something to talk about, like, oh, I use this ability here to clutch this, you know. But rather, they've made it a more simplified experience where it's your power level that decides everything. So I can understand it from that perspective.
All
I'm
right, let's
hoping
make short work
more
of this,
people
shall
will
we?
talk, but, you know. And, you know, May, I totally agree with that. Most MMORPGs this day are shit. Like, Diablo 4 I was hoping would be a great one, but Season 1 was so bad even I stopped making content because I just wasn't getting the viewership anymore, you know? With Season 2, I hope that'll change, but we'll see.
Something, lad.
We'll see how it goes. Like, I love Diablo 4 on release, and it was making me some good money in the first month, but oof, after that,
The
oof,
one getting
rough, rough, rough. Rough, rough, rough. That's all I can say. They screwed the pooch on that one.
Here's to your help.
Thank you for subscribing. I'm assuming somebody subscribed there because my bot is currently not working, so I can't see the alerts. Apologize for that. I'll have to fix it at some point. But yes, welcome. Lost Ark. That's the MMORPG one, I think, right? Yeah, Lost Ark was okay, but I generally don't play older games. Like, if a game came out 1 or 2 years ago, I usually will not pick it up unless I'm sponsored by the devs. Because as a content creator, right, the creators for that game are already established, so I wouldn't pick up another game that is of a similar genre as those content creators, because basically it makes me no money. So my focus is on establishing myself on newer games that have launches, releases, things like that. And right now, this is why I'm focusing on Darktide, Synced, First Descendant, all this, because there's no point in playing those kinds of older games if it's not gonna like get me the kind of player base and fan base that I need. Of course, the risk when you do this method, right,
What you get for
is that when a game is good, you'll grow really fast, but when a game is bad, you know, you fail horribly. Like, those are the risks that you have to take, and it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is, you know. That being said, I feel that if Diablo 4 has a good season next one, it could come back. There's Path of Exile 2 next year, and also Lost Epoch if I really want to get in on something. But I have no real need to replace Diablo 4 just yet. Plus, First Descendant's coming out next year too. And First Descendant is gonna be hot. Yeah, listen, I'm glad you enjoyed it. The thing about grind, by the way, is that this is very interesting, but yeah. I'm not a fan of a lot of the super grindy games because it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel like it's not the kind of thing that, oh my god, I got duplicate red mods again. Ah, fuck my life. Okay, let's see. This parting gift has AR damage. What does this one have? Runner armor damage, runner knockback damage. I guess I'll just keep the dupes for now. Companion critical chance 6%. Okay, this one can go. Actually, you know what? Can we sacri it? No, we can't, so never mind. Because I got a better version of this already. Okay. Elder Scrolls Online. If only it wasn't too old for me. But that's a fairly nice game. I've always heard good things about it. Oh, Guild Wars 2. If only that wasn't so old. That's the only issue. If not for that, you know, that'd be good. Yeah, if they had a new release, I'd be down for that, you know? Because it's like the biggest difficulty, I think, for any creator is trying to hop into like a game, is trying to hop into a game where people are already established. Like, I think that is the biggest difficulty. It's hard to get into a game where the content creators are already like sitting in it. They're already established, you know, it's hard to dethrone them, it's hard to move them off, it's hard to get them out, you know? And I feel like that is the biggest downside right now. But that being said, you know, if we look at it from a completely different perspective, that's where the biggest opportunities are. When new games release, you know, you get in, you start streaming the games, you start putting out the games, then it starts looking really, really good. Then in that case, I'm like, okay.
Be easy. Pick your poison.
So for me, as a relatively unestablished content creator, as a relatively new content creator, oh man, I gotta say, it can be tough. It can be tough. Guys, should I try a tier 4? Let's try it and see what happens. If I die, I die.
Doesn't seem to stop you, does it?
I'm kind of eager to try and see what'll happen. Let's see how badly I get just completely ripped.
On top of the surge levels.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know if there'll be anybody there. I just queue, and if it throws me in solo, I'll go solo. I don't really care. Like, being solo does not bother me in any way, shape, or form at all. I quite enjoy it, actually. That's kind of the thing, Wiona, and that's why I believe that newer games, right, they need to respect the casual grind. Like Darktide, right now I can say it's very respectful of the casual grind. 2-3 hours, you know, at a time, and you're still good to go. You know, I really like that. Same with Synced. In about a 2-3 hour session, I'm able to do what I need to do, you know, so it feels good. Diablo 4 did not respect the casual grind, which is why it had a fail in Season 1. Otherwise, I would have played that the entire Season 1, you know? Yeah, I feel that. There's a lot of people also that are like, why should I switch to another game or play another game? It's hard for some games to really make traction in the industry because there are a lot of established games that keep a hold of their player base. But that's why like it depends on whether people's needs are being met, you know? So my thought about it is this. Ooh, sorry, let me just remove this for a second. Oh man, why is this so dusty? Sorry guys, my microphone is hella dusty. I really need to clean this little cover more. Okay, now I'm back. But yeah, basically I feel that a lot of people don't realize how important it is to, or rather, sorry, I should say, I think a lot of devs don't realize that if they want to break into the gaming industry now, either they have a very good IP to back them, or they have like a way of making it so that the casual player's time is respected. And this, I think, is extremely important. A lot of new games don't do this, and they haven't done this, which is, again, creating problems. If all the newer games do this, they would have more success, because what they're here to do is to draw players from other games, you know? And yeah, dude, if you play all that, Wiona, I can understand why you'd have no time for anything else in your day. Like, Jesus Christ. You are set. So let me ask you, why pick up Synced? If you've already got all that on your plate, why pick up Synced at all? You know? Oh, well, still, I want to know, like, why would you pick up Synced? Like, what made you interested in Synced as a game? And like, what need did it scratch? I think that if developers listen to feedback a lot more, they need to figure out like, what itch is this game scratching? Like, because why do people pick up a game? Because it's going to give them a satisfaction that they're not getting from other things, you know? Listen, that's not wrong, May. A lot of people like to try new games, and I respect that. I respect the fact that people like to try new games, check out new things. That's completely fine with me. I feel that, you know, doing that is completely okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I feel that like games like this, they kind of capture an audience by being free to play, but they need to offer a bit more to get their hardcore fan bases. But fair, I understand. Actually, I don't know how many hours I have in Synced. Let me check.
Right on, runner. The meridian
Oh yeah,
awaits.
I'm at about 130 hours. So a bit more than you. Yeah, FPS shooters are fun. Definitely. But if you like FPS, okay, Dark Tide, bro. Dark Tide. Like I say, a lot of people don't know about it yet. A lot of people may not understand it yet. But I'm telling you, Dark Tide, bros. Dark Tide. It is the only thing that gives you a thrill despite being PvE. I haven't felt that thrill since Left 4 Dead 2. And the mutators that they put in right now are the best, honestly. I'm really having a good time with it. Like, the matches get so intense that, like, in that 30-minute session, I'm, like, sweating my balls off trying to, you know, succeed, keep the team alive, support the team. And, like, when you... I think the thing that... What makes me enjoy it the most is the fact that you can just suddenly feel coordinated with randos. You can just suddenly connect with just total random people. Don't even need communication. But it's like you have this psychic connection where you all understand, okay, we are about to fucking die. We really need to, you know, pull it together right now, you know? And when you get that connection going, oh, it feels good. It feels good. Okay, let's go. Fair enough, fair enough. In that case, I need to get your brother into Dark Tide. Then he will force you to play. Alright, let's go, let's go. Let's try and survive this. Elite Run
Alright,
Force,
let's make
completely
short
solo.
work of this,
13,000
shall we?
power. Can I live? Will I live or will I die? Let's check it out. This could go well or this could go badly. Okay, they're doing a fair amount of damage, I'd say that much. The nanos all afflict inflict afflictions, so... This part of course. I don't have my nano yet. Not until I completely rip those guys apart, so... 8 seconds, huh? Alright.
Here's to your help. Come on, who's next?
I can't sink just yet. Come on, give me a chance, give me a chance, just give me a chance. Yes! Okay, synced up. Alright, alright, alright. Well, if you played Vermintide together, Darktide, bros, Darktide. I don't know, I just like Darktide better than Vermintide because it, because I love sci-fi. I cannot stop loving sci-fi. And because I basically have Vermintide in space, but now with like way better, like what I feel they did differently is that unlike the subclasses with feats, with Darktide now they've gone like with a skill tree instead, and this made the game so much more entertaining for me because I could craft my own builds the way I want it, you know? And I'm the type of game, like if you notice from my content, I make a lot of builds. I like to share and create builds that I make so that people can have like good experiences in games. Like it's what I like to do, you know? And the fact that now I can actually do it like MMORPG build style, oh lord, it feels good. Sure, I've only got 30 points to spend, but the fact that I've got a tree and a methodology to it, it feels good. It really does feel good, you know? So that's, I think, what made me most excited about Darktide, because it's a different experience from Vermintide. Vermintide is like, here's 6 feats, you can choose them from different tiers. Here, you pick a subclass that decides your powers, and that's it. No, in Darktide, it's like, here's your base class, you select your powers yourself, and you can come up with the, like, you want to create the weirdest build in history, you know, you go do that, that's on you. But you can literally do whatever you want. And I feel that this, overall, just made it feel good. Made it feel really good. What I feel they should do is have your companion sync, like have your companion gain more strength, you know? So like you should start, rather than having to sync to a companion first, they should make it so that you start out with a companion and your companion evolves with you. The more prime nanos you kill, execute, whatever, you know, your companion should evolve alongside you. That's how I feel that they should do this. So I feel like if they do that right, it would make a lot more sense game-wise, and it would give like a better feeling, in my opinion. Of course, that's just my opinion, but I feel that that is what this might just be missing, in my, you know, for me.
Eliminated. That one, gather round for a booster.
I'm always willing to say I could be wrong, but you know, for me, I am that sort of streamer.
Come on now, there's a good lad. Here you go.
Uh-oh. Where's my ammo?
Keep him off me.
Let's reload properly.
Did someone call a doctor?
Damn. My suppressor is so damn strong. I love it. And I'm kind of happy that I'm doing decently as well. I mean, sure, it's not full-on success here, but I'm doing okay.
Here you go. Churchill, on me.
Oh, crud.
That one's sorted.
That dude got straight up ripped.
Gather on me. Let's heal up.
Like, bruh. My poor guy. You gotta rip a dude. But I gotta say that once you get to like the higher level, dude, your suppressor just like explodes everything. It's so strong. I can really respect that. Yeah. Finally, an upgrade for Deadly Tortoise. Okay. This will do. Next round, I'll grab more, but for now, max armor first. Max armor. Must survive. Cause I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, keep on surviving. No, I'm kind of happy that I'm actually doing this. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I mean, it could be a lot worse, right?
That's the one. Get it.
Huh? Something weird happened there. Not sure what, but... Z guys must die.
You lads and lasses make it too easy.
Okay.
Take down that nano.
Aha, an ammo pouch. Thank frick. Thank Fredoka 1.
Churchill, eliminate it.
Ooh. Start shooting, pal. Start shooting.
Who needs to pick me up?
Okay. Damn it, this is bad. Quickly get rid of Zeitgeist. Quickly cream the snipers.
Come on then. That's the one. Get it.
Yes, bombard them, bombard them. That's a good boy. There we are. Good lad. Ah, they are so annoying, but yeah, I guess they are interesting. Like, I feel like they've done them in an interesting way, you know, and I can respect that.
That's the one.
Oh, shite. Okay. Let's see how to handle this in the most reasonable way possible.
Come on, who's next? Gather round for a booster.
Oh, crap. Damn, this is annoying. Like, I hate the homing shots that they do. Like, that to me is the worst.
You lads and lasses make it too easy.
Because it's like undodgeable. But okay, survived. Whew. Took a good bit of effort there. Yeah, survival is the priority though, because once you go down, it's over. No, it's not GG yet. We've still got another round. That was just the mid-boss, if I'm not wrong. Which means we have round 4. So, time to buy up this. Healing cells, Deadly Taurus, even more healing cells, and another medkit. So I've already maxed out armor. Then for the last one, if I could like extend the dodge window, things like that, max out my guns, I should be fine. But survival can be pretty tough. Alright, here we go, ladies and gents. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, mother cluckers.
Eliminated.
Yes, bomb them, bomb them, bomb them. Good boy. Zeitgeist.
What you get for making mischief?
Unload, unload, unload.
Come on, loose.
Okay, surviving so far. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for sure. Let it not be said that the robot is not somebody who tries. As obsessively as he can to succeed. 2 waves left.
Did someone call a doctor? What do you get for making mischief?
Thank God for the suppressor. Okay, last area, guys. Last area. Whew. We about to do this. We about to do this. Can I make it? Can I make it? Will the Asian robot be able to do this on his own, ladies and gents? You guys are my witnesses. You guys are my witnesses. Extend timing window. All right. Now give me 40 seconds. I'm just quickly reading something. Okay, here we go, team. Here we go. Here we go. Mother truckers.
Over there, my boy.
Hold this line here, suppressor. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Take down that nano.
Kill that guy for me. Ooh, ooh, damn it, no. I couldn't dodge out of that. That was my bad.
I need a hand here.
I'm sorry, guys. I failed at the end. If only, if only. Shit. I was trying to draw the guy in, but no. Shame. You also only get 1 revive per round, and the whole lead run counts as 1 round. Ah, what a shame, what a shame. Ah, unsuccessful. I guess I wasn't ready for 5-4 just yet. 5-3 easy, I can clear that solo, but 5-4, I definitely would need a teammate for that. Ah, what a shame, what a shame. But it's okay, we'll power up and try again on another day. For now, let's go see what kind of mods we got. Oh, I still ranked up? Sweet. I guess that means I qualify. I wasn't expecting a rank up.
What kind of trouble you looking for
Nice,
today?
nice, nice. Ah, but because I didn't finish it, I didn't get the score. Damn it. Okay,
I'm
well,
easy
no,
to
next time,
find.
next time. Just for the score, I can do it. Okay, let's power up. 3.1k. Obtained. Obtained. Next time, I'm gonna be so ready. Alright, see you later. I myself am gonna end stream after I clear out this all this stuff. So ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have had a fantastic time. I'll be streaming Darktide again this evening. Alright, we're gonna have a special session of Darktide very soon. Why? Because the game is hot right now. The game is absolutely hot right now. So I hope you guys will check it out. Alright, we'll have more synced for you another day soon. But for now, thank you all very much. You guys have been a fantastic audience. I could not ask for a better audience. All right, just remember how amazing you guys are. There's nobody out there in the world that's better. All right, you guys are the best. Remember that, okay? Because you guys are top tier. Thank you so much for watching me. All right, your favorite creator will be back either tomorrow or Saturday. I'll see. I haven't really decided on it yet. Possibly tomorrow, maybe Saturday. We shall see. For now, thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. I'll catch you all in the next one. Y'all have a good one. See you later.